Aloha folks, and welcome back to the very tricky situation of the Trebizondian kingdom, where we try to become an empire and perhaps, just perhaps, restore the Byzantine Empire. Now, optimally, I'd really like if the Ottomans just started crumbling. They're expanding very or not harshly, but yeah, we screwed up last episode, and Trebizond took back a lot of land. We pretty much wasted over 800 admin points because we had to annex Georgia twice, and now we're trying to make cores and all of that. And then, yeah, it'd just be nice if the Ottomans collapsed, because that, I think, is our only chance to conquer all the provinces required to restore the Byzantine Empire. Now, of course, I think we can still achieve the Trebizondian Empire achievement, but the whole Byzantine thing is looking quite tricky. In any case, that shouldn't really be our current worry, because, you know, all of the northern and eastern world is at war with, or against us. So that's not very nice, and, yeah, I think this war, Muscovy will give in to quite easily very soon. We do have quite a lot of troops, but yeah, we have too few. That's just the fact. And then we have the Gazimuk war here. I think as soon as the war exhaustion for Gazimuk goes up, we can annex them. It's unfortunate that our vassal had to rebel like that, but our aim is just to survive, pretty much. We're gonna keep going into debt over and over again. We already have 6 loans, we can take up to 30 of them. And until then, you know, as long as my army isn't destroyed and I keep Gazimuk occupied, I think we can get out of this without taking too big of a loss. We also have the Lithuanian fleet here, which seems quite tasty because it's composed of 7 like transport ships, and we have 13 light ships, and if we just fix all of these, perhaps we could actually do them some damage, but I'm worried. I'm not sure if I want to do it. See, this is my worry, that these guys come along, but let's allow them to reoccupy that, and they're taking massive attrition, so I'll let them do that. See, Russia is in big trouble, and I'm kind of worried. Oh my god, look at that army. God damn it. But I also kind of underestimate Russia, because even though they're having massive troubles and there are big armies here, it's winter, and these guys are going to take massive attrition, and marching around is just a pain for them. So maybe we still have a chance. Oh my god, Muscovy pieced out with Gazimuk. Well, at least now we have more war score on Gazimuk, but Gazimuk gets 10% of Muscovy's income and pays war reparations. That's quite massive, but whatever. Fuck it, let's try it. We're gonna do it. Let's put an admiral here. I know we'll be over our leader limit? No, we can have 2, right? So we'll attack this navy and see if we do well. Come on. Shit. Come on. Come on. Sink their ships. Just a few. They have lots of transports. 14, right? Okay, so their light ships are gone. It's their galleys that are the issue. Massive loss. Oh, god damn it. 8 ships. And they just lost 2. Like, what is this? Just because of these galleys? Is that it? So the Ottomans are at war with Poland, and they want military access through my land, and of course, so you can take it, you can do whatever you want, just crush those troops, please. So Poland's at war with France and Portugal as well, which is very nice. So they're moving their troops out, and I'm gonna take the opportunity to try to crush this 18,000 stack there. They have no leader. Hopefully we can do it. I don't know what the tech. Ryazan has, what is it, 12, and I have 13, so we should be good. We'll be attacking into mountains though, so I don't know. My troops can be pretty shitty. Oh yes, a brilliant victory. This will do well for us. Oh yes, thank you. Now I know I should annex them and actually wait, because we are making gains after all, but my war exhaustion's getting pretty high. We still have Lithuania. We should really help out Muscovy there. Getting Ryazan and Poland out of the way would be very nice at the moment. So I'm gonna go for this peace here. Wait, white peace. Gazimuk will remain subject to Trebizond. Right, so the ducats, if I just ask for ducats, they wouldn't remain, but if I do this, they'll stay with us, right? And I can't ask for anything else, no. Right, okay, so let's send these demands. Fine, thank you. Oh, bastards. Let's see what our relations are. Still pretty high, that's quite incredible. Or maybe did we install someone new? No. A revolt. We better crush it. You know, when I think about it, I didn't know that when you gave provinces to another nation, you just lost cores in them. So what I should have done is just given Tsabaristan the provinces they wanted here in Georgia, and then that would probably have given them a lot of problems to deal with, rebels, etc., and then now I'd be able to attack. But once this war is over, which we're losing pretty badly, maybe we can go ahead and try to attack Tsabaristan. It really depends on how Muscovy feels, and we could definitely ally Persia, I feel, because they want that. Oh, we're almost there, even though we're in a war. That's interesting. We're gonna crush this Nogai rebellion, and then we'll move in and take Nogai proper. We'll just pretend that it's an excuse. I have, oh yeah, Holy War is nice, actually. Maybe we'll use that. But we do have a claim on Alimuli, yes. Although this Lithuanian army really worries me here. Maybe we should retreat ASAP. I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, good thing I moved. Oof. Oh no, they're doing it. We are kinda screwed here. Ouch. Oh wait, Lithuania's behind on tech. Look at that. We might actually be able to survive this one. Holy shit. They're behind on tech. Oh my god, yes. And I don't see any big armies anymore. Look at that. We only have 19, 4, 1. 7 there being losing some. Okay, we have the Muscovy army trying to get rid of the rebels. I think Muscovy should be okay with losing some provinces here in the east. Ah, yes. This is, maybe it's turning around. Maybe. Ah, it's because Lithuania and Sweden are in a war against Bohemia and Saxony. So they've probably turned that way. Ah, Lithuania peaced out. We were really turning the tide. We had crushed a lot of things, like a lot of armies here. There was only this one Lithuanian army left here, and this Swedish entity there, and it was just a matter of sieging things back. But of course, Muscovy here was kind of in a corner, if we can put it that way. But yeah, now at least we can have 5 years to prepare, and we survived that. We didn't lose any territory. That's great. We have lost a lot of manpower though, and of course we've also renewed a lot of loans, and we've taken a bunch of loans, so yeah, we'll have to repay that and work on all of those beautiful things. Too many military leaders, that's unfortunate. Let's actually fire this guy then, the naval guy, because our power projections just fell below 24. But oh well. So I don't know what to do next. I think we should just get ready to attack Tsabaristan. I think I'll go for Nogai, and we'll get our manpower up. You know, if I was a leader in the EU4, I think I'd be maybe a 5 admin, perhaps a 5 dip, but like a 2 or a 3 military, because I'm really, like, I know there are crossings, and I try to prepare. I try to get my military tech up, and I also, you know, am aware of the front line, the size that we have to the combat with, but Yeah, I don't know how, it's just, every time I seem to kind of suck. But we survived this at least, so that's okay. The Ottomans are behind on tech as well, 10, 11, 11, whilst I have 11, 13, 13. So that's good. If they keep falling behind, maybe they'll get weak. How does Nogai have 110 ducats to give me? That's just incredible amount of money. Probably a lot of loans, but oh well. Makor, yes. Oh, look at Muscovy's at 3,264 ducats. That's quite something, but if we can get that debt down, they could actually join the war with us, almost. Muscovite manpower, distant war, maybe not. We'll have to find... oh yeah, we could add like Persia. Since time immemorial, Ardabil has rightfully belonged to our great nation. Yeah, well, I clearly remember when I cored that. It's not that long ago. Aw, poor Poland. This is actually pretty good, because then Poland's weak and Austria just rival Lithuania, which makes them possible allies in the future. It really depends. Ah, yes, idea cost minus 10% and diplomatic reputation plus 2. Wonderful. I just allied Persia and then suddenly they call me into a war. I'm gonna accept, but am I gonna help? I don't think so. It's actually a pretty powerful region that's at war with us. Oh well. Missionaries plus 1. Yes, please. I was looking here, if I attacked Tabaristan now, Hejaz would join. But Gujarat wouldn't join Tabaristan, because they are on the same side of the war as I am on this war here. Which means we could possibly defeat Tabaristan, although Tabaristan does have quite a large army and could probably recruit quite a lot. Muscovy wouldn't join, so maybe we just have to recruit a bit more, get prepared. I mean, I'm actually kind of scared, because last time we did this, we really screwed up. New leader, and he's okay-ish. He's meh. 35,000 men, that's quite something. Wait. How does that work? 35,000, but their force limit is 27. Why do they have so many troops up? Poland no longer considers me a rival. Oh, okay. Time to declare war on the Timurids. I shall have all of... no, okay, not all of it, but we'll take a fair bit, I think. And then maybe we'll move on to Baristan. Our emperor is... or king is dead again. So one on admin. I like admin. 4-3, he's a little bit better than the last one, though. I think this piece will be good enough. Let's see. Voila. And we'll also tear down most of these forts, because I hate fortresses. I know they're a good help, but my money is a priority. It's the massive interest. Minus 4.45 per month. That's pretty bad. How do we get out of this, though? You know, I'm ready to risk bankruptcy, because it would help out. I mean, we're not that bad off, but the thing is, normally I wouldn't even be in this situation, because I'd always be relying on trade, but the Crimean node is pretty goddamn awful. Like, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. 2.6, I mean, if we increase, maybe we can get it back. I was thinking maybe we could build stuff and try to earn money that way, but our provinces are just shit. Like, the only possible thing that could help is building a marketplace down in Kaffa here, but that only gives me plus 5 trade power. Yes, it's a lot compared to everything else, but it's not a lot compared to just a trade node, because 33% is 103 trade power, and just adding 5 to that won't make a huge difference. Timurids no longer a valid rival, so let's rival Poland. Yes. Alright, good. Shit, we lost an accepted culture. Didn't notice that, but oh well. Oh no, wait a minute. We no longer have a Komnenos? What? What is this shit? No. Ah, fuck. It's been 7 years with this guy and I didn't notice. But what happened? Like, I always had an heir. I thought, like, my traditions tell me that I get a better heir. Like, I can... Oh no, come on. This is bullshit. Look. Where are my traditions? Can I... Yeah, but this... damn it. We might get a personal union with Russia, though. Who knows? Oh well. Let's take a look at the New World. We've got Spanish Brazil. And the Portuguese colony here in Argentina. Incas. Lots of British colonies there. I imagine this, yeah, this is all Portuguese, but then on the North American coast, I don't think we have anything yet. We'll be seeing that later. And, yeah, interesting. Fuck it. We need to fire some advisors to earn some money. I mean, this is the problem. I always want more and more points, but maybe I don't need them that much. I'm even ready to fall behind on a bit of military tech, actually. You know what, let's annex Gazimuk. I'm tired of having them around. I know they're quite a nice help in the wars, but I just want that 5,000, those 5,000 men to join my army and get rid of Gazimuk in general. They've already converted 2 of their provinces, so it should be fine. We've fallen from like 11th or 13th to 21st, so that thing against the Baristan, that really, yeah, took a lot of my energy or power. Alright, I think that by 1600 we can probably erase our debt, which is good. We're pretty much a third of the way in terms of development, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Again, I really am starting to doubt that we could break the Ottomans and conquer all of what's necessary for the Byzantine achievement, but I think we can definitely establish an empire. And thus, Gazimuk was incorporated. Look at that, very nice. Let's get those troops over to Terek and get them together. Oh, I got an achievement for the glory, Diplo annex a vassal, so that's nice. Hejaz has internal conflicts, god damn it. I have only 10 more years to declare war on Tabaristan for my cores. And Persia won't join at the moment, so... yeah. And Tabaristan is superior in terms of almost everything. No, just, yeah, military-wise. And then they have that goddamn Gujarat, like, super powerful. And I still don't understand how Gujarat got troops all the way over here. Like, and it was so quick as well. One thing, Paradox, if you're watching this, I just wish that loans, instead of being single payments, was like a combined thing that you could, like, pay off in doses. Because at the moment, it's just really annoying. It'd be much better if it was like the Victoria Chu system. Ugh, fucking Ottomans, look at that, they took Moldova, or Moldavia, they've taken Bosnia, Serbia, they're just crazy, and now they're declaring war on Croatia, which is small, but still, I feel like they just keep expanding, and their mission is to go conquer Egypt, not this. I'm gonna take a break. This is, quite tiring, you know. We're spending lots of years just paying off loans and stuff, which is kind of boring. And I thought perhaps, you know, oh, let's attack Tabaristan. Muscovy would join. Okay, Persia would join, right? But the thing is, Muscovy was really close to joining until they got into a massive debt again. I mean, they weren't super close, but I thought perhaps I'd try to convince them through this mechanic where they prepare for war. However, yeah, they're in debt. I don't know how, but they just took 1,700 ducats in loans. I love how we hate heretics more than we hate heathens. That's just kind of funny. I mean, we did pass a bunch of acts that make them pretty bad, and there's another act that I didn't pass that was gonna raise it, sorry. Raise it a little bit more, but whatever. We don't have any heretics in our country right now. Should we ally Khiva? I think we should. I was gonna try to attack them, but whatever. Let's see if they join a war. Yes, they would. So we have 2, but Gujarat and Tabaristan are crazy powerful. Like, I was crushed last time, right? So I'm kind of reluctant. So I have until 98 to declare the war, and in the meantime I'm actually gonna build up my army. I'll let those loans extend themselves. We are floating back, or making our way back up. I'll build mostly artillery, maybe a few more cavalry, and then we'll declare. Oh fuck, Gujarat has 61,000 men. 61,000, and Tabaristan has like 35, which is just shy, or just over our own, but I think we could like merge up with someone else and attack. The only problem is this Gujarat thing. Like, I'm really hoping they get into some other war or something that prevents them. There's this one other time we could have struck, but I would probably have lost just against Tabaristan. Oh, this is so frustrating. Finally, an inflation reduction guy. Let's take him. Actually, I really don't want to risk it. I'm okay with losing these cores, actually. I mean, their development might be tasty, but it's actually not that much. I mean, we are going to move on to Tabaristan, don't get me wrong, but it's just that their level 16 tech is way too powerful. It's just that exact gap which you don't want to be in, like 15 to 16. They can beat us in a heartbeat, and then of course their fucking ally Gujarat. Like, why? You're such a weak and small state. You were nothing. Maybe we should dissolve the alliance with Kilwa and go for their provinces instead. Oh, this is painful. We lost 3 cores there, and our cost is belly against Tabaristan, so we'll have to fabricate on Tabaristan instead and threaten war or something. I really don't know. It's quite unfortunate. We should actually cancel our mission. You know what? Let's declare on the Timurids. Let's take this province here because it annoys me, and you know, it'd be nice with our name just stretched out a little bit. They're at war here. Maybe we can take some provinces when they're done. I don't know. We'll see. But they don't have any allies, so they should be pretty screwed. And peace. Let's see this. Ah, look at that. Horizontally, it's just perfect. What next? Kill Khiva then. Alright, we have a truce. I totally forget about that. I always forget that alliances have truces. They must have added that actually recently. I don't remember, or not recently, but like in the first iteration of EU4, I don't remember this being a thing. Ooh, Sweden's colonizing the Americas, pretty much the first one here. We've got Powhatan there. Yeah, it's just tribes here. Yeah, so Sweden's seems to want to colonize this. All of this is still tribal. That's interesting. Yeah, so let's keep playing. That was actually not the sound breaking, that was my voice breaking. Oh, this is so frustrating. Like, we're almost halfway through the game and we're still at 362 development. No way near to conquering the provinces we need to restore Byzantium. I mean, it feels like we're just in a stalemate. Tabaristan would be a nice target, but, you know, there's that whole issue. Khiva, we're gonna attack, but their provinces are shitty. We've got these guys, but they're all allied to major Indian powers, and Lithuania is in the Regency, but, you know, they are powerful, and they have Sweden and Poland with them, which, at the moment, I don't think Muscovy and me could just, you know, wipe out. That just doesn't work that way. So, yeah, and I'm stuck. The Ottomans are powerful, everyone's powerful around me. Ryazan is allied to Muscovy, so I wouldn't want to piss them off. I don't really know what to do. Let's go defensive ideas. I'm not gonna obviously waste points in it, but if I just, you know, had to choose it now, I would go defensive, because it gives us some nice buffs. The army tradition is nice. Morale of army is also great. Maneuver, maintenance, fort maintenance, etc., etc., etc. Are we going to help our Rurikovich brothers in Muscovy? Of course. They've been our allies forever, so why not? Bye-bye, Kiva. There we go. There we go. Finally, some expansion. Lovely, lovely. And that will take some power to get together, but we'll work on it. And thus all the loans were repaid. It just took us like 50 years to repay and get back together after that war with Trebizond, and we didn't even recover the development we had there, so never going to do such a stupid move again. Actually, should we take down that fort? I think we should. Now, it's just been over 40 years. The aim is always 50, but I think this is a pretty good place to end it at. I don't know how long the episode is. In any case, I do need your help, so if you have any ideas for what I should do now in this kind of lockdown, please let me know. Oh, and Muscovy is in quite some debt, so even if we declared war on like the Oryats or something, they wouldn't really join. Maybe perhaps we should go on a building spree. I don't know. My current mission is to rebuild my fleet, so maybe I should do that. Again, I don't know. Just let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like, it really helps the channel out. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. This has been GameGabster. Farewell.